Welcome back, planner people. It's your girl Natalie here. How are you doing? Today for me is, nope, that's not the right thing. Monday the 10th of June, and I am totally loving my summer vacation so far. How are you all doing? I think I just asked that question, but I just wanted to make sure and get it in. I hope you're all doing well. So what we're going to do today is flip through May and see how the whole month turned out. I actually just spent some time doing some memory keeping for the end of May, and I'm loving this way this book is coming together. So when I set up the video, I already said where everything was from, so I don't think I'm gonna spend time doing that again. But I just love having this acetate or any acetate over another image. These 3 dots are for the 3 videos that I did post in May. My May monthly. I still have some pictures I need to add here for memory keeping for the end of May. My reading log. Oh, I did go ahead and write about these books. This was moved to June because I finished it. Most of it was read in June, and I started this right before we left for our trip. Okay, so I was thinking I didn't come in and write, but I did. For June, I went ahead and split the page in half. I initially had a reading journal, not last year, I think the year before, maybe it was last year, early last year, that didn't last long because I was busy watching videos about reading journals and how they all decorate the spreads, and it became overwhelming. This is working for me. Here is my gratitude for the month. I really am loving the combination of gratitude and just a sticker instead of having a completely separate calendar for stickers. My mood, for the most part, I was pretty happy, and some few content days and a few anxious days. Not too many. Here's my psoriatic arthritis symptom tracker. I'm loving the way this turns out, so I need to take a picture of it at the end of every month so that I have this for when my next appointment with my rheumatologist is a video visit, so I can just flip through it and talk to her about what's been going on. Water and self-care bingo. I did so much better this month. I have a bingo here and I have a bingo here. I could have gotten another bingo here, but I didn't do this one, and I need to work on taking breaks from technology. I actually rolled this over to June as well. This pretty decorative page, words are a little hard right now, and my habit trackers, Annan's memory page, Doc's memory page, and then here's the first week of May. This calendar is from Plan with B. And this is a Goldmine and Coco doll, and this is from DEK. It may have been May of last year. Yes, because I used the kit from last year this week. You'll see that this opening to the beginning of the week changes after this week. So here's how this was looking. I'm really trying to use up a lot of my DK leftover stuff because it was so much, and it's still so beautiful. And I paired it with washi tape from Coco Daisy. I think that's what this one is. Yes, the May Coco Daisy washi from the kids. And I started writing some really important things that stuck out to me on this note side. Here are some words that I heard in one of my audiobooks, Kingdom of Ash. Actually, she was saying this word way earlier, but we have cadre and métier. And then these are from the Digital Dash Box. This is from Josephine Bose. I think this may be my last piece of that paper. So here's the week that my weekly dashboard changed. This calendar was a freebie from Dakshana on Instagram and YouTube. She gave these away to her subscribers for free. So I created a one-page weekly overview. This side is for any place I needed to go, and this was dinner. This is a sticker, a printable sticker from Scrap Craftastics Patreon, and I stamped week 19, which was kind of redundant because it's already on the tab. So I stopped doing this after this week. I'm still doing my weekly habit trackers for things. Wrote some notes here. And then here's the second week of June. No, not June, May. This week, this is from, the kit is Josephine Bose, and I paired it with printables from Scrap Craftastics Patreon. This day I wasn't really feeling like journaling, so I just filled it in with screenshots that I liked. And yeah, I'm really loving. Went to Chastain Park with Mom to see Diana Ross this day. Mother's Day, we went to brunch. So then I started using a kit from Let's Get Planned, her Mother's Day kit from last year. This is another freebie from Dakshana's subscribers on Instagram. And I did this again. So the background is most likely digitals from Planner Press Digital Dash Box. So again, anywhere I needed to go, where Annim went, and dinners. I did not fill it in that day. And the tabs are from Coco Daisy. So then I started to get the idea, because Dakshana did mention that she makes these in Canva. So after this week, I believe, did I make my own? Yes, after this week, I started making my own. On the washi, this kit is from Coco Daisy. I paired it with another DEK kit, and these printables are from Crafty Planner Queen. So I used a combination of DEK, Coco Daisy, and Crafty Planner Queen's $2 Tuesday Club printables. It's very green. I love it. I love how full my pages are. Took some notes on beginning pages for my next journal, and I was watching a video by Planning with Kay, and then I watched, because I'm in the process of creating a planner for work next year, and I was inspired by Stephanie at Squared Plans, so I took some notes after watching a DIY classic video that she had. So I'm keeping up to this weekly overview. The background is a digital from the Honeybee Shop, and this is when I made my very first weekly calendar page myself. So I've been making them myself from this point going forward. This is London Gifties. I've been putting post-its here, not post-its, sticky notes here for any notes, because this is not a really big space and I write big. This is from the Honeybee Shop. These stickers are from the Happy Planner, and the washi is Simply Gilded. This one is Honeybee Shop. So anything big for the day, I just write it to bigger and bolder. Whereas this is for any place I need to go and tracking dinners. So this is what I've been doing since this week, and this was week 20. No, I started doing this week 19. I'm also on a quest to use up my Happy Planner stickers. I have converted them into sticker books like these, disc-bound sticker books, to condense them and really weed out the ones that I don't like and wouldn't use. I've been sending them to my niece in New York. This is from the Honeybee Shop again. I had leftovers. Did I have leftovers? Yeah, well, I combined things again. The background is from DEK, but these images are from the Honeybee Shop, and I found a May calendar online. So anywhere I need to go, dinners. Well, from here until through the week of the first week of June, there's no dinners because we were out of town. So here's going to be blank, and there are no notes here. And I've been watching, what do you call it? Planet Perfect videos, and I like how they put the washi tape down the side, so I just modified it. This is a DK kit. And Happy Planner stickers. And DK washi. Yes, Doc, what are you whining about? Oh, so let's go back. This is Mom's birthday. Let's go back even further. Because, let's see. This was my oldest nephew's 18th birthday. Then Mom's birthday was Memorial Day. Then Adam's birthday was the 29th of May. And he went to do the Porsche experience driving. He was elated. And then we went to Enzo's, what is it called? I know I wrote it down here. Enzo's Steakhouse? Yes, Enzo's Steakhouse and Bar in Fayetteville. The food was wonderful. Then I went to Honda that day, even though I think I did. No, I didn't put it on here because it didn't initially plan to do that. This day turned out to be so much more busy than I ever intended. I did drop off Doc at 4 p.m. and I had to cancel my workout because of all of this. I took my car to Honda for an oil change. Plus, I had a slow leak in one of my tires because the TPMS indicator thing kept coming on. We put air in it, reset it, and came on again. Excuse me. So I ended up at Honda. Did an oil change, the 30K service, and then I did need one tire because the one tire that had the slow leak was not the one that we thought it was, and it had a nail in the sidewall, so that tire had to be replaced. Then, upon inspection of the rest of the tires, they realized that I needed 4 new tires. So I had to get 4 new tires. Yeah. And then because I was stressed out about that, so when I was there, I got there early, but because they had to do all of this, they gave me a ride home in the courtesy van. Excuse me. So I came home, did some things, and then they came back and got me. And when I came back home, I treated myself by upgrading my Patreon level with Planning with Kay to the $25 tier. I was originally the $15 tier, but I had another headache. And yes, then we left for New York on 31st. And so these pages from here until the 7th of June, which you're only going to see up until here, is going to be memory keeping because I wasn't home. I wasn't doing any of the usual things. So just flight to New York. We took the first flight out, and while we were there, I was able to see the kids play during their field day at school. A lot of the events that they have, like when they have dances and stuff, Sarah, my sister-in-law, she'll send a link because they post them on YouTube, so I'll get to see them. But it was really nice to be able to be there and experience their field day in person. The little one was running from me for a while. Naeem is 18 and now he's fully licensed and driving. It was wow. It was really a wow moment. And so I'll continue with this week, even though this is the 1st of June. Here was his graduation from high school. So much fun. So proud of him. Then we left from New York and went to San Juan. Me, Adam, and Mom. And this was our first dinner in San Juan, and it was awesome. I think it was my favorite meal of the whole trip. I could totally travel based on food. Then I had my schedule for the AV club, the AV ministry, at church, but I need to make some adjustments to that. This was mentioned in a book that I listened to, Well and Truly Pucked. One of the characters made reference to the Grand Odalisque. So I had to look it up and print it. I printed it out, and this is another word I learned, Rubenesque. I love that word. And that is it. So then we go into June. So I'm gonna stop there. But May was so much fun. So much fun. But I will have some more memory keeping pages at the beginning of the next month, well, the next full week in June. So you'll see those when I do my June flip through. But I had a blast sharing with you, May's flip through. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my my little stories. I'm trying to, be a little bit more engaging in my videos. When I'm setting up, quite honestly, I really just like to listen to my book or music and go through the flow. But I can do a little bit more talking when I'm doing these flip throughs. So I'm trying. I don't know if I'm to the point where I'm ready for a full face video yet. I'll get there. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. And until the next time, take care. Bye.